work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you 24/7, with supplies and solutions for every industry, and access to product specialists ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Get ultra strong for your South Pole. Charmin keeps your undies whiter than the North Pole. A shiny hiney, a brand new year. Come to us, Charmin. Happy New Year. May your holidays be Charmin, clean, merry, and bright. May all your undies be Charmin, clean white.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's.
Today's topic, exercise.
You know, the right gear makes all the difference.
Sure does, which is why I went to Kohl's and got an Adidas hoodie for my husband, Nike sneakers for my son, and some tight gear leggings for myself.
Is shopping your cardio?
More like my motivation. Did I mention I got an extra 20% off and earned Kohl's cash?
Ooh, BRB, running to Kohl's.
Select styles, Adidas and Nike coupons do not apply. 20% off ends January 9th. Some exclusion applies. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Why does Walgreens offer copays as low as $0 and 90-day refills? Because we care about Medicare, so you don't have to. I mean, do you really care to hear me go on about same-day prescription delivery making your life easier? Or how there's a pharmacy expert available 24/7 and one-click refills? Well, I just did anyways. Fill your Medicare prescriptions with Walgreens and save.
$0 copays apply to Tier 1 generic drugs and select plans with Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Restrictions apply. See walgreens.com/Medicare for complete details.
Back here in our New York studios, it is a final. Pittsburgh over the Ravens, 16-13 in overtime. Other games in progress right now in the NFL. First quarter, New Orleans leads Atlanta 7-0. First quarter, Buffalo on top of the Jets.
This is John Rothstein, Kiss 104.7. The John Rothstein, the NFL's Companies Meeting Networks.
7. First quarter, Rams lead the 49ers by a score of 3-0. Finals from earlier today in the National Football League. Cleveland over Cincinnati 21-16. Detroit a touchdown better than Green Bay 37-30. Tennessee over Houston 28-25. Titans now have the number 1 seed in the AFC. Elsewhere, Jacksonville beat Indianapolis 26-11. That opens the door for the Steelers to make the playoffs as long as we don't have a tie in the Raiders game tonight. Elsewhere, Minnesota over Chicago 31-17. Washington over the Giants 22-7. Time now for the highlights of today's game between the Steelers and the Ravens. We are going to start with the drive of the game, which is obviously sponsored by Geico. Whether you rent or you own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so got a quote at Geico.com, easy. And today's Geico drive of the game, a 46-yard rush by Latavius Murray in the third quarter.
They give it to Murray through a big hole to the right. He's into the secondary. He's got room. He's going to score. Latavius Murray, 46 yards to the house for the Ravens.
Point after made it 10-3 in favor of Baltimore, and then the Steelers would add a field goal to make it 10-6, and that would set up the fourth quarter and the play of the game, which is sponsored by Wendy's. It's better breakfast o'clock at Wendy's. Get a hot and buttery Wendy's breakfast biscuit with bacon or sausage, fresh cracked egg and cheese for just $1. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. In today's Wendy's play of the game, a Ben Roethlisberger touchdown pass in the fourth quarter.
Second and goal to 6 with 3 minutes to go in the game. Steelers trail 10-6. Big Ben out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pumps once. Throws on a slant. Caught. Touchdown Steelers. Claypool on a slant. And the Steelers are on top.
And there you have it. That was the Wendy's play of the game. The final score, the Steelers 16, the Ravens 13. We'll put a bow on this one when we return. I'm John Rothstein here in our New York studios. You're listening to the NFL on Compass Media Networks.
With the 2021 harvest season coming to a close, it's time to start thinking and planning for the 2022 spring planting season. The Great Bend Co-op offers early order discounts and strategic planning to place the best variety and hybrid on your farm. From high-yielding irrigation to tough, harsh, dry-land environments, the Great Bend Co-op has the perfect selection of seed to maximize yield on your farm. Contact your seed specialist with the Great Bend Co-op to plan and make the best selection to have high yields placed on your farm.
At Nextech Wireless, we've got your holiday needs covered with the iPhone 13 Pro or the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 on us for new and existing customers. If you want to make the switch but your current provider has you stuck in an agreement, don't worry. Trade in that phone, new one with Nextech Wireless, and we'll pay off your old agreement for up to $1,000. Call, text, or visit us for more information. Nextech Wireless. We are Kansas.
Did you have an appliance unexpectedly break down? Not in the budget? No credit? No problem. Stop by your local Sears hometown store today and lease a brand new appliance from our best brand selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, LG, Samsung, KitchenAid, and more. Not only does your Sears hometown in Hayes offer leasing on brand new products, it's also at a low monthly price that fits your budget. So visit your Sears hometown in Hayes today at 2706 Vine Street for great leasing on new products. Age and income requirements may apply. See store for details.
When harvest starts, you need equipment at a dealership you can count on. BTI Equipment is your harvest headquarters with a full line of John Deere equipment, parts inventory, and highly trained service technicians to keep you up and running. Sign up for your no-cost winter service inspection now. Spots are filling up fast. Schedule your service request online anytime. Visit btiequip.com for details.
Call BTI.
BTI Equipment, our family in partnership with your family.
I used to have a honey-do list that was longer than my leg, but I finally convinced my wife to hire DW Home Improvement in Hayes. Not only did they do great work, but they truly cared about what we envisioned and took pride in making that dream come true. If you need work done around your home, don't try to do it yourself. Give Dustin at DW Home Improvement a call. DW Home Improvement, 785-787-0900. That's 785-787-0900.
You can't trust your farming operation to just anyone. You want someone locally that knows the area, your name, and is just a phone call away. That's why farmers in the Healy, Scott, Oakley, and Gove areas trust Smoky Hill Ag for their dry and liquid fertilizer applications, chemical application, seed sales, chemical and fertilizer sales, and much more. We are locally family-owned business and give the small town service to our entire coverage area. Smoky Hill Ag, serving the local farmers in Lane, Scott, Gove, Thomas, and Logan counties.
A 36-yard attempt to put the Steelers in the postseason. Perhaps, snap, spot, kick, drilled it right down the middle. It's good, and the Steelers win. Barring a tie in the Charger-Raider game tonight, the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger in his final season will go to the playoffs.
The highlight of the game is sponsored by Wrangler, introducing ATG by Wrangler. We're all greater outdoors in this apparel and compromise, conform, or call it quits. So when you're heading to the wild, wearing ATG should be second nature. Shop Wrangler.com today. John Rothstein back here in the New York studios. Drama today. The Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger really trying to make things interesting down the stretch. Again, as long as the Raiders game tonight doesn't end in a tie, Pittsburgh will be going to the playoffs. It's going to be an unbelievable run if it comes to fruition at Roethlisberger, and obviously what looks like his last season gets one more crack at the postseason. Today's coverage of the NFL has been sponsored by Geico, NFL.com, Wrangler, Charmin, and by Progressive Insurance. The final score in overtime, the Steelers 16, the Ravens 13. We would like to thank our crew for today. The producer is Cameron Gray. The engineer is Pat Cunningham. The statistician is Ira Borowski. The production manager is Tyler Brewer. And the executive producer and general manager of Compass Media Networks is Michelle Salvatore. Don't forget, there's plenty more great sports action coming up. Be sure to check out our website, compassmedianetworks.com, where you can find our updated broadcasting schedules and much more that's upcoming. As always, check your local listings for upcoming games, times, and stations. Once again, our final score in overtime, the Steelers over the Ravens, 16-13. Now for Brian Baldinger and Chris Carino, I'm John Rothstein. You've been listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL. We now join Compass Media Network's in-progress coverage of Arizona and Seattle. Mike Morgan and Chad Brown on the call.
To
to show up and play hard this last ball game of the season.
2nd and 4 from the Seattle 49. Wilson under center with Penny behind him. Wilson feeds Penny, trying to break it near side. Tries to go off right tackle, but is tripped up in the backfield. Isaiah Simmons really coming into his own, the second-year linebacker out of Clemson. That will be a loss on the play of 2.
Isaiah Simmons had his career season-high tackles last week. 10 total tackles, 8 solos against the Cowboys. A very speedy, quick, sudden linebacker. Not the most physical of players, but that time knifed into the backfield with a nice hit on Penny.
101 tackles on the year now for Simmons. This is 3rd and 5 from the 48. Travis Homer is the lone running back. And he will actually be the up back as Wilson's out of the shotgun. 3 wide set. Wilson gets the snap. Here Arizona rushes 4. Wilson, pocket crumbles, rolls out right, tosses, incomplete near side at about the 45 of Arizona. Wide of the mark to Travis Holmes, defended by Breon Borders. 4th down Seattle. They'll have to punt it away.
Really good coverage in the secondary for the Cardinals, which didn't allow that pass rush to get there. Once Russell Wilson spun his way out of the pocket, really limited himself just to the right side of the field, and all he had was Homer to throw the ball to. Homer was not expecting that pass.
We welcome those of you who are listening to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore Ravens. The Steelers beating the Ravens 16-13 at overtime. For our network partners, break number 8 is next. Fair catch by Arizona at the 12-yard line with 7:25 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 7 here in Glendale. More action from the field coming up next. You are listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you 24/7, with supplies and solutions for every